let's go. Oh, lucky I did not have another engine overheat. Finally, Derek, you get here. Oh, you've been waiting for me. Well, sorry, I took a while. My engine overheated again. I even barely saw you because of the viaducts already collapsed on you. I know I'm covered in the viaduct debris, but get me up here. Up there, I mean. Alright, you don't have to make such a fuss. Finally, I don't have to feel like I'm going to be destroyed by being in there. Now make sure to bring some viaduct with us. It will help hide that I'm with you. Yes, Dieselton. And if everything goes well, bring me to the works. Speaking of the works, how long did it take you to get from the works to here? Well, technically, 20 engine overheats. 20 engine overheats? Oh, I'm not looking forward to getting to the works here. Just put me on the other rail and then use the crane to get me on. Okay, if you say so. Now since you're on the other rail, I think it's time I put the crane beside you so I can get onto that track and, well, the crane can lift you onto the flatbeds. Alright, just do it. Right, are you ready? You just get me on the flatbeds right now. I have some business and revenge to do. James will pay for pushing me into the water and making me almost completely destroyed. Like, look at me, all that's really left of me is my framing. Yes, I was about to say, you don't look as good as you used to. I would have gotten very mad at that if it wasn't true. Oh, glad it was true then. Well, at least I can still kind of remove Pinchy. Yes, at least you can. Now time to get you on these flatbeds, alright? I just hope you won't overblow your engines like 40 times, since you'll be carrying more weight. Oh, be quiet, Diesel Tin. We get there eventually. Right, I see you on, so time to get the crane. Oh dear, I've overheated. Derek! All was good on the island of Sodor. Emily had been on the railway for about a week now, and work on rebuilding the viaduct had begun. Since Dieselton blew it up, it would have to be rebuilt, and it would take at least a year to have it rebuilt. So the main line had its routes changed from, well, taking the viaduct to taking Brendam Docks, which would then lead back to the main line. A treat that not all of the mainline engines approved of. Why should I have to take a route that I have never normally taken? It's not fair or right. I get the viaducts blown up, but just put a temporary bridge while us mainline engines do the work. This is just making it longer than it needs to be. Oh, be quiet. Well, Cranky, it seems this stock is even worse than the viaduct. There's no engine at the shunter here. Look at that piece of look at those logs there. No one's coming for them. So, why should they even be there? This is a bad dock. I'd expect a better quality railway than this. Be quiet, Gordon. No, driver, not until they fix the viaduct. Then you'll be complaining for a year. Anyways, Cranky, have you even ordered a shunter for this stock? Well, I'm a crane. I can't order things. What do you think, my hooks and hands? Exactly. You pick up things like a human does. I don't curl my hook into the top of it like a human hand can. So, how about you stop complaining? We're doing the best that we have to work with. So, you may want to look beside you. Why? Why would I want to do that? Just do it. Alright. Now there's nothing there. So, this stock is officially the worst quality dock I have ever seen. Matey! My name's Shaggy. Good to see you over at the dock. Gordon, you're very famous from the railway series. Oh my, it's a diesel shunter. James will not be happy. Oh, you mean James the Red Engine? Yes, he's not a fan of diesels. Ah, well, we all have people that and engines that we're not a fan of. Don't worry, I was about to go to get those logs at the siding, but you complained before I could even move them. Okay. Well, nice to meet you, Salty. Oh, nice to meet you too, Gordon. See, we do have an organised stock. That would have been good to know beforehand, Cranky. Oh, hello, Gordon. I've never seen you as mad as that before. Why are you looking at the rails, Gordon? James. Well, you're not going to look the news. Why, Gordon? I'm sure I can handle it. Well, I've been dreading this reaction from you. There's a new engine at the docks, and he's a diesel. The diesel? He's a pirate kind of diesel. A pirate's diesel? And he's red. Oh, a pirate's red diesel. That's crossing the line, Gordon. Oh, don't be like how you scrapped that red engine about a week ago. What? How did you know that? You slept talked it this week. Oh. And you kept me awake all week because you keep on chattering about it right in your sleep. Well, I can't help it, Gordon. Oh, don't you? I can't help it, Gordon, me. But it's true, and plus, at that point, never mind. Well, I don't know what to say. And you shouldn't say anything. I'm fine. Wait, that's the red engine. Is that you? Yes, I much prefer it up here. Well, good to hear that. I don't have to be told to pick up this or pick up that anymore. Glad to hear it. Did you hear that? Hear what? Oh, you didn't. And, well, when's a distraction when you need one? Oh, hello, Gordon. And hello, James. Hello, Emily. I thought you said distraction, not love interest. Shut up, Gordon. And plus, it's not as if it's that bad. You have a point there. It's not as if... Just shut up, Gordon. Let the distraction happen. Alright. I was sent to take up these mail vans over to, well, different places, since not all the mail got to where they needed to last night. Okay, Emily. Safe travels. Safe travels to you too, James, and you, Gordon. Thank you. Now I gotta go and pull this now. Goodbye. Goodbye, Emily. James, I still can't believe you like her. Well, maybe if you didn't stop complaining, we could, well, actually do our work. In other words, show her around more. Gordon, I got an idea. What? We race. Whoever wins the race gets to take the express. Because I'm stuck with this logo and I'd much rather be pulling an express train than that. You can't be joking, James. You're a small tender engine and I'm a big express engine. Well, I've pulled your express once before. Well, that's because the top of has mistaken me from being a bad express engine. Well, first one to cross Bay Belt, the mainland wins. Okay, you're on. In 3, 2, 1, go! According to Dieselton, this should stop Gordon on his next expression. Whatever he told him to put in these, it's really heavy. I guess it's time to escape then. Oh dear. Well, I got to play the part of being a broken down engine then. Wahoo! I'm in the lead. Well, not on my watch, pal. Show off. No, time to take the oh dear. Oh dear, I'm so sorry. Oh my, Gordon, what happened? Oh, this engine was purposely on the line. Why did you stop in the middle of the line? I'm sorry. Well, you see, I was trying to take this train, but from another engine that had basically broken down. Tried to take it, and my engine overheated. I'm so sorry. I never intended an accident. Well, Lobby, make sure you're not on the main line next time. I'm not from around here, so how was I meant to know this is not the main line? You have a good point there. Can you just please get me out this van? Don't worry, I'll go and get the crane. That night at the sheds, set up a mat, came to give some news on Gordon's repairs. So, Gordon has begun to get repaired. The diesel has had his engine repaired and has gone back to well, the British Railways. But I'd like to admit something. What's that, James? I suggested the race, so it was kind of my fault that Gordon got into a crash. But we did come to a little bit of an agreement with the race. And what was the agreement? That whoever wins, well, they basically, well, how do I put this? They get to take the express. Well, since you did a bad decision today, James, I'm not letting you take the express. Then who is? Oh, well, at least taking the express isn't too bad, right, Donny? Yeah, it isn't, Doggy. I'll be giving it to Emily. But James, didn't you really want to take the express? Because I'll happily give it to you if you want. No, Emily, it's okay. I think you deserve it. You've been no hard work on this railway. And I think you deserve it. And I think you deserve the chance to take the express. Oh, thank you, James. Well, I don't think Gordon will be happy, Emily, that you took his express. Why do you say that? He's not been very happy since your arrival. Oh, I'm sure it won't be much, Edward. I keep on telling you, Diesel. He's not coming. Look, Harry. Diesel 10 will come. He doesn't just leave us here. He can't do all the work without us. I know. Oh, please be quiet, Diesel. I'm trying to get some sleep here. Same with Diesel 199. Yes, let me get my slab. I'm planning to help. I'm planning to get out of here tomorrow. What did you just say again? I forgot. Now that my engine's repaired, I can go and do the second order that Diesel 10 requested. Well, why can't the 0 out of 10 Diesel just give me a lamp? At least one. He has the people to rebuild himself and give him 4 lamps, but can't even give me 1 or 2. Oh, I seen some here. Hello. It's me, Derek. Remember me, Diesel? And Harry, Bert, and... Wait, who are you? Daisy, and who are you? In fact, who are you both? Oh, hello, Derek. So, when's Diesel 10 coming? We've been waiting for about a week now. He's not. What? James pushed him off the viaduct. So now we have to get James. Luckily he survived, but he's currently in repair. But he can't even give me 1 lamp. Why doesn't the 0 out of 10 Diesel, like I said when I was coming here, to myself, what he can rebuild, he has the people to rebuild himself and give him 4 lamps, but can't even give me at least 1 or 2 lamps. Well, he is pretty busy. Yes, it's just good to bring you all. Say, who's your new friends though? Oh, this is Diesel 199, Paxton, and the forgetful Diesel Sydney. What's my name again? Well, Diesel 10 will be looking forward to having you all back. Yeah, I'm sure he will. Too bad you weren't there when James was with us. Yes, my engine blew up over those weeks, remember? I remember your engine blowing up. Well, I'm just glad I saved Diesel 10 as soon as I could. Yes. Wait, what? Yes, he was there for a day before I got him. And then you only went and came to us a week after you went and got him. Yes. Just for us now. Okay. Just follow me once we get your oil in. Okay. The next morning, Emily went to Knapford Station to collect the express and start her journey. She was going to have a small trial and see if she could go from Knapford all the way over to London. Well, go all the way over to Barrow. Alright, is everyone in? The guards whistle blew, and she set off. Seems so. Off we go! I haven't built an express train in years. Not since the GNR days. So, Derek. Yes, Diesel 10. The new express engine will be arriving at Barrow soon. So, what do you want me to do? Bring me over to London. What? That makes no sense. Oh, but if we head to London, we can stop the Flying Scotsman from getting to Barrow to carry on their express run. but we're already on the mainland, and it's a really long way from Sodor, and it's an even longer way to London. Do as I say. Alright. I'll do as you say. Ah, here's Barrow. Well, it seems to be that I have to stop here, and this is where my journey ends. Oh dear. We were going quite nicely, but it's not that big of a deal. Just have to wait for the Flying Scotsman now. If he's coming. Oh, I had trouble building up steam. It's not good, but at least I'm at the station now. Wait, who are you? I'm Diesel 10. Now, come with me. Your coaches and you will make a fine addition to the collection of diesels. If you say so, but I have an express train to run. Oh, don't worry. Derek will take care of it. Now, come on, Derek. We have to take him to our hideout. Yes, Diesel 10. So, Flying Scotsman, how are you enjoying this hideout? I am not a fan of the shed. It's not very comfortable. Well, it works for what it is. And it's a little disturbing to see you half with your repaired frames, and then half fully built. Well, I'm beginning to place the panels on me, which are actually made of metal, and just finished putting in my engines. So you're nearly very complete being rebuilt then. Well, it's a very simple task, so yes. Well, I do not like this shed. It's not as nice as the old one. Oh, Diesel. I know it's not as nice, but it gets the job done. And speaking of that, where is Mavis? Oh, I'm afraid that James turned her to be a goods engine. What? Well, if you remember, she ran off. Don't you? Yes. Well, when she ran off, that was because, well, she had turned good. And when I found out about it, James had to decide between Thomas and her. Unfortunately, I didn't think through on the plan properly, and well, I was on the track that could make me fall into the river. So he pushed me in the river. And now we're at present day. Well, you deserve it for what you're doing. I don't think so, Flying Scotsman, because your coaches are being scrapped right now. Not my coaches. Yes, your coaches. Well, I didn't see that one coming, did you, Diesel 10? Well, I did, since I was the one that ordered it. Oh no. Diesel 10, they're scrapping scam plate. Good, Derek. Now head over to Barrow. You'll find Emily there. Bring her here too. Yes. What? Not Emily? No, I'm quite sure of Emily. According to Derek, he spent a couple of days on Sodor after he saved me, in hiding to see what was going on, and James has a very close connection to Emily. He will for sure come after her if she gets in danger. Oh no. Flying Scotsman should have been here by now. This is not as if, well, he should be late. It's... Hello there. Oh my. Ah, Diesel. What? I'm not Diesel. He's a black class 08 shunter. But you're a diesel. Oh, you meant it like that anyway. You're coming with me. Wait, no. I have to take the... I'm waiting for the passengers. Well, at least they'll be where they know to be. Now come along. Wait. Well, Diesel Ting. I got her. Good. So, where is she? Well, I was able to convince her to come in. So, here she is. So, you're this Diesel Ting James, well, has been talking about, aren't you? Yes, I am. So, James has been talking about me, I see. Yes, and he says you're a very, very, very rude engine. Well, since you've been gone, I've nearly been complete on my rebuild. What? James will be after you soon once he realises you've been gone for so long. And you'll realise that it's the Diesels, because he was one-sided with us. He will know that no one is as good as capturing engines as we are. He will fall into the trap, come for you, and then, only then, he will end up getting captured too, and will scrap you both side by side. No, that can't be happening or true. Well, at least we are at least we're meeting like we were supposed to at least not at the station. Yes, at least we are. Now, Emily, you will see how powerful the Diesels are. It won't be long until James realises you've been gone for far too long, Emily. I have to contact him somehow. Don't it's no use, Emily. The best way you can is shout him when he gets here. I suppose so, but then you'll be too late. You're right, it will. Emily! 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 Where are you? Emily! Oh, hello, James. Why are you shouting for Emily? I haven't seen her. James should be back by now. How long has she been gone for, James? Since this morning. Be more specific. Like 3 hours ago. Well, it usually should take at least an hour or two to go to Barrel. Then it should take at least maybe 10 or so minutes until the engine gets there. Then about another hour or so until they get back. But she does her jobs really fast. You should have seen her working in the yard yesterday, a couple of days ago. She was doing it in record time. I did see a glimpse, and she did do it very, very fast. She may be the same with the Express, but the Diesels, what about them? You know they're with the police. About that Diesel 10, yes, was he found when they were rebuilding the viaduct last week? No. And he survived. He's escaped. Why are you so concerned about Diesel 10, James? Diesel 10 has probably freed the Diesels, and now they're hunting for us. James, if you're thinking about Emily, don't go to her. She will find her own way out. If you do, you'll be captured by them, like how she was probably captured, if you're thinking what I'm thinking. Now the Diesels was very advanced at, well, capturing engines. They were even able to capture big engines like Henry and Gordon. I know. I was one of them. But James, don't do and go over there. But she's in danger. Don't. Sorry, Edward, but if we're going to do anything to help stop them, I have to go. James, come back. Sorry, Edward. No, I see everyone's came around. I see, where is everyone here? You have Daisy, Diesel 199, Derek, Diesel, Paxton, Sydney, Harry and Bert. Yes, everyone is here. Now time for the speech. What's the speech? Anyway, it's been a week since my fall at the hands of James the Red Engine, and we've lost some diesels. Splatter and Dodge have joined Sodor as the new station pilots at Knapfoot and Vickerstown. So, once the diesels take over Sodor, we'll scrap all the steam engines. Make sure only the most powerful diesels will be allowed on Sodor, and train the weaker diesels to be as powerful as us. And off Sodor, of course, and then we will rename Sodor. We will rename it from the island of Sodor to the island of diesels. With this return, I bring a new turn to the diesels. And what's that, Diesel 10? Failure will now have consequences, along with how your performance does within the diesels. So what do you mean by that, Diesel 10? Well, Paxton, you may have noticed this lava, scrap melting pit that's placed here. Oh my, yes, I noticed it. I did too, Bert. We both did, Harry. I know. Anyway, if you fail or have a bad performance, we'll be putting you in there. What was that again? Since you may need to have the power thing portrayed, even though I've been your leader, even though I was your leader before, James, you know, I really think you need to prove yourself, Diesel 10. You are just capturing engines like James was, from what Diesel told me. Yeah, you are. Oh, but once James realizes Emily is here, then he will have no choice but to come. And Flying Scotsman's only being held here because if he escapes, the information about Emily will leak, and he will probably not come. Oh, he will. Anyway, this is what happens when you fail. What happens? What does even what happen mean? Sydney? Yes? Have you ever heard of the word scrapping? What's scrapping? Well, it's along the lines of this. Oh, 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 ah, oh, it's hot, hot. Oh my. Oh, get my wheels out of here. Oh, oh. We'll be leaving you there for now, Sydney. Oh, but my wheels are burning. We can get you new ones, but I was hoping for more of a scrap than a soaking lot in a melting pit. Oh no. I've never seen such a cool thing done to one of their own before. Oh, get my wheels out! Don't worry, we'll get you new ones. Oh ma! For now, is it just me or do I hear a whistle? Do you hear it, Diesel? It's a very familiar whistle, Diesel 10. It sounds very much like James. He was unwise to come here and not even blow his whistle while he's coming here. Come on, Derek and Diesel, we have some work to do. Yes, Diesel 10. Emily. Emma. Diesel 10. James. What a surprise. Not really. Too bad you fell into your trap. And I've came after your love interest. How did you know that? Simple. Remember that Diesel that had his engine overheat that Gordon crashed into? Yes, what about him? He was spying on the railway and realized that you both had a close relationship. Well, whatever you're doing to her and the Flying Scotsman, since he's with me, the Flying Scotsman, you can't hold him. No, but I have, and I am. If you do keep on holding him and Emily, then I'll take you back into the viaduct water. That will take more than that to stop me, James. I'll just get a new rebuild. Well, I think it's time to finish you, Diesel 10. Oh, I don't think so, James. Diesels, attack him. I have to get away from the Diesels, but I have to get over to Emily. We have you now, Oh no, my engine! Oh, you're in for it now, Derek. Reason to get a scrap. Derek! Oh, someone help me. I'll switch tracks. Now look what you've done, Derek. You've let him get away. Then why didn't you give chase? Because I'm making sure you'll stay here and you'll be in it for the scrap. But now I have to go and chase after James. I'll be back. I'll stab him. Wait a second. Why is he coming on your track? Derek! I know you were an awful Diesel, but you're gonna be scrapped according to Diesel. What? Come on, I'll get you out of here. What? Why would you help me? After I caused the crash. On purpose. It doesn't matter right now. What matters is your own safety. Oh, thank you, James. What? No! 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 You have failed, Diesel. Well, if he didn't distract me if Derek didn't distract me, I'll be sure to get them next time, Diesel 10. Well, James will get Derek to safety. Then he will come back. Are you so sure of this, Diesel 10? I am a master at guessing when and what time the engine will come. When it comes for Emily, I'll stop him. If you say so, Diesel Tin. He'll be there to reinforce you if you need it. I hardly doubt it, Diesel. I still can't believe you tried to save me, James. And that doesn't matter now. You're at safety. You're back at Vickerstown. Hey, workman. Begin to fix this Diesel while I go back to the mainland. Okay, James, but why do you need to go to the mainland? There's some engines that need rescuing there, and I'm going to save them, if you say so. But what about me, James? Don't worry. The workmen will take good care of you. They can repair your engine. Maybe you can go and help out at the clay pits. Apparently the pirate Diesel worked there, and then he was sent over to the, well, the docks, so maybe you could help out there. Maybe. Anyways, I'll see you soon, Derek. See you soon, James. Good luck, James. Thank you, Derek. I'm out of Perth, but I have to help, and I'm out of Perth, but I must save Emily. And the Flying Scotsman now. Ew. Finally made it past. Emily! 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 James! So glad to see you, but look out! What? Oh! You fell into the trap, James. Diesel 10. I've defeated you once, I'll defeat you again. But I wouldn't be too sure of that, James. I'll be taking you to the scrapyard. Now come with me. James, no! Don't worry, Emily. I got a plan. Oh, phew. When he goes, rush out of Scotsman, okay? And don't stop until you get to Sodor. Alright. Alright. Take me to the scrapyard, Diesel Tin. Not what I'd expect from a steam engine, but okay. Now's our chance. Yes. Time to warm up our fireboxes. Yes. Oh, I feel it's warming up. Same here. Right, time to go. Yes. Hey, don't forget about me! Scotsman, get a flatbed for Sydney. Alright. Off we go. So, James, here is your scrapyard, where you'll be thrown into the lava pit. I don't think so, Diesel 10. Oh, I think you will. Now, it's not very often you see steam engines sacrificing themselves for others, is it? Well, mine is for a better reason, and I will not fall. Spoken like a true steam engine, or shall I say diesel? And wanna know why? I'd rather not. Ready? To fall? No? Oh yes. Ah! Oh my, I forgot there was points there. Ah! Not again. And as you're slowly melting there, I'll escape. Claw, get him. Oh no. Run! Oh my, Diesel 10. Oh my, Diesel 10. Dodge, what are you doing here? I'm not Dodge. I'm Bert. Never mind. Oh, never mind. So, what's happened to Diesel? Oh my. This Diesel I cannot come back from. So, I'm passing on the leadership of Diesels to you. So, Diesel, So what's the plan? So Diesel, my last order is find and destroy James. So Bert, seems I'm the new leader now. I'm glad to hear it. So, find Harry. I'll be looking forward to being the new leader, but tell the rest of the Diesels that are still with us that we are still coming, and pass on the last objective Dieselton gave us. Find and destroy James. Yes, Diesel. Oh my, Emily, it's so good to see you. James was so worried about you. I underestimated him, but I'm glad you're back, Emily. What's with the sad face, Emily? I don't know if James made it out. What do you mean, made it out? Edward, he told me and Flying Scotsman to run to Sodo and don't stop. He went with Diesel 10. Ew. Oh dear. And he got me to Vicarstown so I could be prepared. Well, I just got done dropping off Sydney and the works. Wait, James probably didn't make it out, did he? I hope he did, but I think he didn't. And despite the horrible things he did last week, it's just hope that he's okay. Yes. Beep beep. James. Emily. Oh, I'm so glad I got out of that scrapyard. How did it go, James? Well, was a bit dark with what happened to Diesel Tim, but I'm just happy that I escaped. Why? What happened? Well, Diesel Tim accidentally scrapped himself. What? Was it something I said? Dieselton never does anything on accident. That seems highly unlikely if he was able to capture engines like Gordon and Henry, James. I know. I just quickly puffed onto the second track before he could even push me into the molten iron thing. Now that explains it a lot better, or not, doesn't it? Anyways, we're glad to have you back, James. And I'm glad to have you back too, James. I'm glad to have you back too, Emily. I would go across the world just to find you if I had to. Oh, James. And I'm back too. So did I. What is this? Prank Gordon with Diesel's week. Flying Scotsman, are you behind all these pranks with the Diesels? Of course I'm not, Gordon. I would never side with the Diesels. Unless they're a good Diesel, of course. Well, Gordon, you missed a little bit. Well, Emily went captured by the Diesels and I had to go and rescue her. Well, I don't want to have that adventure. I'd much rather take my express. Oh, you would, little brother. We're the same size. Tenders. Yeah. Well, at least we're all back together again. Say, James, want to take a passenger train together? Oh yes, Emily. Soon James set the train up and Emily backed down. James, you sure you don't want to be at the front like you were the hero today. You saved me and Flying Scotsman from being scrapped. Well, they were after me, Emily. It seemed. Otherwise, why would they otherwise, why would Diesel Tim have to want to scrap me? It seems possible, but you take the front, Emily. Ladies first. Oh, thank you, James. Safe travels, Emily. And James. Thank you, Flying Scotsman. Seems I was wrong after all, James. Seems things didn't go well. You know, after all. Now I know Edward. Off we go. Oh, I haven't double-headed in a long time. Emily, let's make this the best run we have yet. Yes, James. It's so nice to see them again. I agree. I'm happy that my engine blew. Oh, it's so nice to see an express train being pulled by two magnificent locomotives. Wouldn't you agree, little brother? I could agree quite well.